Not long before the failure to successfully vote to impeach Joe Biden's Secretary of Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas, Republicans held a press conference. And two of the folks that spoke at that press conference and took questions are radical and repugnant reactionary Congresswomen Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert. I want to play a couple of clips for you because it really is a reminder of what it is that we are up against and what is at stake in November of 2024. The topic of insurrection, election integrity, it's almost vomitous to call it that because it's really a manufactured term by the right that goes along with many of their false claims about elections, so-called election integrity. It's about who is patriotic and who isn't. It's about who supports law and order and who doesn't. Here is Marjorie Taylor Greene admonishing, I guess, the media. It's never really clear who she's so furious at, but she's furious. And here is what she had to say in the midst of, and remember, the context here is they're about to try to impeach Mayorkas for what they claim is happening at the border. They are about to reject the border bill that they wanted and negotiated. And in come Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert. And here's what Marjorie says.
Democrats and dishonest people in the media every single day accuse President Trump of waging an insurrection and accuse many of us of waging an insurrection.
Certainly of supporting it, inciting it, and abetting those who want to do it, who tried to do it.
And you're doing nothing but lying and selling the lies of the Democrats, all for campaigns and elections. Shame on every single person that has done that. Shame on you. You need to tell the truth. You have the freedom of press, one of the greatest rights in this entire world.
A right that Trump would want to take away, indicating that he would try to get certain unfriendly news outlets off the air, talk about taking away licenses from media outlets he doesn't like. If she really values freedom of the press as she claims to, why does she support the guy who said he would try to take it away?
Anyone that puts the word insurrectionist, calls President Trump an insurrectionist, and calls any of us an insurrectionist is a liar, and you do not deserve the power that you possess. Shame on you.
I guess she's also saying whoever uses those terms deserves to be kicked off the air or have their voice silenced by the government. I think that violates the First Amendment. I don't know. Call me crazy. Here is Marjorie Taylor Greene defending the rioters. And I know it's like, David, wait a second. It's February of 2024 and she's still defending the rioters. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what she's doing.
And then the American people who pay for elections with their tax dollars actually own the elections and have the right to care about their elections, election integrity, and the results of their elections. When they came to Washington and protested, all of you called it an insurrection. And then when Joe Biden was inaugurated and this entire Capitol complex was surrounded with 30,000 National Guard troops, none of you stood there and called that an insurrection. Oh no, you all stayed silent.
A very confused Marjorie Taylor Greene. In the MAGA Republican narrative, in MAGA world, they are always the poor little victims who also are here to save us and save everybody. They're the heroes in their stories, and they are the victims in their stories. And it's the fake victimhood. Everybody else is the aggressor. They are just defending themselves. Lauren Boebert says it's all out of fear. It's all out of fear. That's what this is all about. Take a look at this.
The left is afraid, and now they are trying again to rig another election by interfering in this political witch hunt.
Right? They're afraid. The left knows they will lose. It's weird because if you are part of this so-called left, I don't know why you would expect to lose. They really haven't won anything major. Certainly not as often expected since 2016. It's been almost a decade. And when's the last time they won a popular vote for president? No, I think if anything, the left would be welcoming opportunities to have voters go out and express their voices by voting, because it's going really well. Here's one more from Boebert.
This is a witch hunt against President Trump. It's absolutely unprecedented. And the woke mob, the fake news, and the leftist government officials who are engaging in this extortion should be downright ashamed of themselves.
It's not really clear why Marjorie and Lauren did this on this particular day in the middle of all of these other chaotic and bizarre things that are going on, but they did it. They did it yesterday. They are showing that they are going down with the ship. They're not fleeing. Let's make sure that they do go down with the ship in November. That's the important takeaway here.